Hampton University Pirates. Respect the H.
Hey Pirate fans, it's game day. Welcome to Respect the H, Sky 4, the battle of the real HU. We have a lot to talk about today. We first want to go back and let everybody know that it was a great event here at Hampton University last Saturday when we took on the Virginia University team. And although we did not win, I want to give congratulations to our opponents, Virginia Union University, but I also want to give a shout out to our Pirates football team who handled the game with class, pride, and dignity and fought extremely hard. We had a great crowd. It was a great game day experience with a lot of energy from the tailgating up until game time. I also want our viewers to look at our website and our social media to get the latest on our sailing team who just started their non-conference schedule. And also, we just posted our men's and women's basketball non-conference schedule as they get ready for the 2019-20 season. We're also going to have a guest, Coach Mo, our women's soccer coach, who has done a great job of turning our program around. He came in after being an assistant last year in the nick of time to really galvanize and motivate our Lady Pirates this season. We'll have a player spotlight to talk about different student athletes and what they do when they're not on the court, the field, the track, the pool. And we're also going to have another profile dealing with some of our student athletes. So we have a lot more to talk about. We'll be back. It's game day, the battle of the real HU at the Chicago Football Classic here on Sky 4.
Surrounded on three sides by water, Hampton University is one of the most beautiful university settings you'll find anywhere. From our world-class research centers to our dedication to the arts and our athletic programs where we build leaders and champions, we challenge our students to excel at the highest level. At Hampton, we've launched satellites that will better predict the weather. The Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute Cancer Treatment Center is easing human misery and saving lives. Hampton University faculty, staff, and students are making a difference in the global community through service and science.
New team, new conference, same goal. Hampton University. Tickets on sale now.
Welcome back. Respect the H, Sky 4. We're going to have Richie Somerville give the recap and highlights of the Virginia Union Hampton University game last week. And then I'll have our women's head coach, Momo, to talk about himself and the Lady Pirates here on Sky 4. Respect the H.
Handoff this time to Will Robinson. Robinson's able to find a hole over the 29, gets across the 24 for the first down and down to the 22.
Yeah, now Hampton's starting to get some chemistry and move the ball. Now getting some tempo.
Morris, handoff, fakes it. No, he's got a man open right down the field. Defender fell down, and this is going to be an 80-yard touchdown pass to Charles Hall IV.
Yeah, and I saw it the whole way. The coaches to the left of us were yelling, he's open already, and now an 80-yard bomb on the Hampton Pirate defense.
Again, with McKenzie in the backfield, Francois is going to throw. Downfield pass is intercepted. Receiver stopped his route, and the defensive back stayed where he was, picked it off at the 40, and runs into the 35. There is a penalty flag down on the play. Came out while the ball was in the air. And they're going in motion is Taylor. Morris is going to look for Taylor down the sideline. Second time they've run this play, and Taylor's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and they knew it the entire way. They knew that they could get that play off, and Taylor, being, like you said, their All-American running back, took it right up the field on the wheel route, and that's another touchdown. Very quickly, Hampton is down 13-0.
Handoff McKenzie. McKenzie comes to the near side of the numbers 40, gets on the sidelines and maybe gets 9 yards on this play. And now they're going to mark him up to the 49-yard line. This is a gain of 11 yards and another first down for Hampton. Man goes in motion in front of Francois. Francois drops back to throw. He's got a man open down the hash marker. The pass is caught for a touchdown.
And that's a bomb by DeAndre Francois. Huge touchdown.
2nd down and 10 from their own 1-yard line. Francois in the end zone with a deep handoff and breaking through the line is McKenzie. He gets up to the 20 and down to the 23. A huge run for Shy McKenzie to get Hampton out of the shadow of their own goalpost. Hampton trailing 14-7. Francois is going to go deep. He's got a man open on the far sidelines and it is caught. Did he stay in bounds? That was Alec Dana. Francois gets the snap and he's going to go into the end zone. Nice. The second rushing touchdown of his Hampton career, DeAndre Francois. Touchdown.
And I was going to go with Francois or McKenzie on that one.
We do this every day for men suffering from prostate cancer. The Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute treats several types of cancers: breast, lung, prostate, head and neck, ocular, GI, brain and spine, pediatric. There are no hospital stays with proton beam radiation. The beam travels right to the affected area and stops, which leads to fewer side effects. Call us now. It could make all the difference.
Live your life. Let the Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute fight your cancer.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it. First impression. My way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Hey, Pirate fans, it's game day. Welcome back. Respect to H, Sky 4. Our special guest is our new head coach of our Lady Pirates women's soccer team, Coach Mo Khan, who has done a great job here for our Pirates, who has really energized the young ladies, and I'm just very proud to have him. Coach, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Marshall, for having me.
Just give our viewers a little bit about your background.
Well, I was originally born in Sierra Leone. It's a small country in West Africa. And I came here about the age of 11. And I grew up in Northern Virginia. And I played ball there my whole life. And even when I was back home in Sierra Leone, I played soccer constantly on the street. Came here, went to the club, and played in North Carolina. And my college career was ending. That's when I decided to get into coaching. And I've been coaching for the past 8 years now, youth level, high school level, coach all type of level. And last year, Kevin, the previous coach, brought me along to help out with the team because of my expertise in technical training and rhythm of play. And now I'm here as the head coach, and I thank you guys for the opportunity.
What is your expectation now that you're sitting in the seat? And what do you expect our young Lady Pirates to kind of gain as we start our second season in the Big South?
Well, my expectation is, as I told the ladies when they first came in, was I want to be in North Carolina come November, meaning we want to be able to play in the postseason. And if that means we have to win 8, 10 games, that's what it's going to take, and that's what we need to get done. Each individual has their goals and expectations from me. And I hope that we can carry that out throughout the season.
And so far, what have you seen?
Well, so far what I've seen is it's a team that's collectively willing to work harder and push themselves. And every game that you've seen us play so far, you can see that we're there. We're being competitive, and we're looking to get some wins off people that previously in the past beat us or battered us down.
And when you look at the Big South, you've been through it last year as the assistant coach. What do you see that's different this year in our team as opposed to last year's team?
Well, what I see is that this year we have playmakers. We have people that can carry the weight and move the ball around. As you can see when we play, there's a rhythm about us. Our style of play is different from everybody else. So I hope everybody in the Big South is ready for us because we're going to challenge them every game.
And then as you look at getting acclimated into the recruiting end, and trying to really strengthen the current roster, what are some of the things that you think you need to look at?
Well, right away I go into the wingers. We need wingers that are dynamic, that can do things individually, because right now that's what our team is missing.
We're going to be right back with more from Coach Mo here at Respect the H, Sky 4.
Surrounded on three sides by water, Hampton University is one of the most beautiful university settings you'll find anywhere. From our world-class research centers to our dedication to the arts and our athletic programs where we build leaders and champions, we challenge our students to excel at the highest level. At Hampton, we've launched satellites that will better predict the weather. The Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute Cancer Treatment Center is easing human misery and saving lives. Hampton University faculty, staff, and students are making a difference in the global community through service and science.
When I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, I thought that was a death sentence. It was surgery or regular radiation. They didn't tell me anything about proton therapy. Thank goodness I had people around me that said you need to check out the Hampton University Proton Therapy. I just was delighted to have proton therapy. I feel great. I had no side effects and I didn't miss a day of work. We're very fortunate to have a facility like this here in Hampton.
Live your life. Let the Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute fight your cancer.
Welcome back, Pirate fans. Respect to H, Sky 4. It's game day, the Battle of the Real HU. But here we're talking with Coach Mo Khan, our head Lady Pirates women's soccer coach. Coach, what are some of the players that we want to be able to keep our eyes on as we move through the season?
Well, I'll start with my returners. Maya Andrews, Ayana Gavin, Isabel Finnegan, and Leslie, who happened to be hurt, but she's a great leader off the field. Then I go to my freshmen, Savion Harmon, Michaela Martin, Corey Belmont, and Terea Stokes. These players, I believe, are going to change the program going into the future.
And we saw that when we played against Navy. Yes. The fact that Navy was an experienced team, right, physical team, and we matched their physicality and we matched their play. We just got a little tired, right, in the second half. Right.
Well, with our players coming in not fit, which is becoming an issue for us, and that's the biggest issue that I'm trying to address going forward. If we can have players come in here fit and ready to go, I believe we can be a better program.
And I think they've kind of gotten the message and they've turned it around and now they're working at it. And they're very competitive. They lost to a very good Canisius team. Right. We beat VMI, first time in school history, first Division I soccer win, your first win. And then when you look at where we came from 4 years ago, I mean, we lost like 15 or 20 to nothing. Right. And the fact that we beat them. So the program is headed in the right direction. What do you think some of the keys are with this young team?
Well, I think the collective group itself understands where the level of play is now compared to where it used to be. The players that are coming in are changing the program. And we did a good job of recruiting last year. And the class that's coming in forward, 2020, it's a good class. So it's going to be an eye-opener going forward.
Do you think that the ladies are starting to see the competition amongst themselves for time and spots on the roster?
Yeah, that's already happening this year. And the unfortunate part of the program right now is our injuries. If we didn't have 8, 9 guys hurt, every position would be competitive. Once we get those guys back, the competition is going to pick up.
And you can see the difference from last year to this year. And you can see that as each contest goes, they get stronger, yes, and the confidence grows.
Yes, very much. And in every position, you can see that. It's just going forward, we got to get ourselves together to finish some goals and score some goals and get some more wins.
One of the other things that's pretty good is we're getting good crowds at our home contests. And on the road, you had a great group of people in Buffalo, New York. A lot of family, a lot of friends, a lot of support. And then I think we're getting at least 150 to 200 people at home.
Yes. Yeah, it's wonderful to see that, and I think that's because the changes and the people are getting behind the program because, well, anything in life, once you start to see success, people are going to support that. And I tell the ladies that all the time. All you got to get is get a win, get another win, and you're going to have a bunch of people out here watching you.
Well, I want to give a quick shout out to Pam Richardson and the marketing team for the promotion of the soccer matches because they get the people out. We're going to be right back here on Sky 4, Respect the H.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ayana Garvin. I'm a third-year kinesiology major from Piscataway, New Jersey.
All right, so what made you come to Hampton? What was your major?
My major is kinesiology. So in junior year of high school, I actually tore my ACL. And I also had some experience through my dad being a physical therapist. So that introduced me to the field, and I feel like I'm comfortable doing that. And that's where I enjoy myself the most. And I want to have a career that I enjoy.
Right. How was the recruiting process for you? What made you ultimately choose Hampton?
So I wasn't actually looking at HBCUs at first. I was looking at more bigger schools, but I told you I tore my ACL junior year, so I ended up losing all my offers. And both my parents are actually alma maters from Dell State, so I decided to look into Dell State, Hampton, Howard, and I ended up choosing Hampton University.
That's good to know. Good. This team coming up with this upcoming season, how do you guys feel going into the season? Do you guys feel confident?
Yeah, I feel great. Our season opener, we won 1-0 against BMI. That was a very good confidence booster. That also made all of them very confident as well, especially the freshmen. I don't know if you guys knew, but we didn't have a coach our whole preseason, so we were going through a lot of rough times through then, and we all fought through it, and now here we are. We have a lot of talent. It's just the little things we need to fix at this point. But I think we have a good chance of being like top in the Big South.
What would you like your legacy to be once you leave Hampton?
Well, our soccer team's motto is decide, commit, and succeed. And I just want to distill that into the program and make sure that it follows up through after I graduate. And I also want to make sure that I give back to this program and after everything is done for me and enjoying everyone I played with.
My name is Sydney Sumner. I'm a senior criminal justice major from Seaford, Virginia.
Okay. So what was your recruitment process like in high school?
Recruiting was actually really tough for me. I struggled a little bit in the beginning because I wasn't recruited at first. And then towards my commitment to my first college, a lot of the bigger schools started calling me and I had already committed. So it was just a really long, prolonged process that kind of stressed me out. But after I got committed, I felt better.
Okay, so what was it about Hampton that made you say like, oh, yeah, that's true?
Well, originally I went to Central, and then I went to Pittsburgh, and I had a really bad injury, and I didn't think I'd ever play volleyball again. And Hampton actually gave me that second chance to come over here and play. So I feel like it was just in God's plan to have me come here.
So what made you decide to choose it? What was the driving factor?
Choosing my major, I just love to watch the crime shows and see how the bad guys get locked up and all all the mind stuff with it. So that's just drove me to be a crim major.
Okay, great. So what do you see for the team this year? Like, what are you guys' end goal? Like, what are you looking to get out this year?
Our team this year, I think our end goal right now is to get at least top 4 in the conference, and then eventually go into winning the conference this year. Because our team from last year to this year, big dramatic change. Like, we have some really good girls on our team this year, and I'm excited.
Last question. So when it's all said and done, you leave Hampton. What do you want your legacy to be? What do you want to remember by?
Well, one, I want to be known for my legacy to be as a winning program when I leave here. I would love for us to have that ring. But also the legacy of just adversity as an athlete, because I've been through 2 surgeries within my 4 years of college, and just knowing how to bounce back mentally and physically, and just it's a big thing. So I hope like girls that come in next year, and if they deal with adversity, they're able to overcome it, and they see me fight through it, so they're going to do the same thing.
New team, new conference, same goal. Hampton University. Tickets on sale now.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Last week, our Pirates and Lady Pirates went curbside at Hunter B. Andrews Public School to greet the students for their first day of the new school year. Petey the Pirate even made an appearance alongside student athletes and our local officers as they greeted and walked the kids to each of their classrooms, ensuring a great and safe start to the school year.
Football schedule? Yes? Have a great day. Have a great day. There's so many. I know.
Man, everything, man.
Hampton University's Game Day Experience.
Virginia Union wins the toss. Virginia Union wins the toss to further choice in the second half. Which way you want to pick?
Hampton University Tailgate.
Well, we got pretty much everybody finalized now.
There we go.
Marcus ain't even done. What?
We are Hampton.
Halftime.
Coach Joe Taylor
is headed to the College Football Hall of Fame. Taylor compiled an impressive 233 wins overall during his standout 30-year career. His remarkable 70.6 winning percentage ranks in the four-time MEAC Coach of the Year owns 8 of the top 10 winningest. For the winningest coach in Pirate football history, Coach Joe Taylor.
Former Hampton University football coach Joe Taylor is a 2019 inductee in the College Football Hall of Fame for coaching the Pirates from 1992 to 2007. Congratulations, Coach.
We do this every day for men suffering from prostate cancer. The Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute treats several types of cancers: breast, lung, prostate, head and neck, ocular, GI, brain and spine, pediatric. There are no hospital stays with proton beam radiation. The beam travels right to the affected area and stops, which leads to fewer side effects. Call us now. It could make all the difference.
Live your life. Let the Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute fight your cancer.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children. She didn't know what to do.
Did you have a good day at school?
She gave them some broth without any bread.
There you go.
And kissed them all soundly.
Night night. Good night.
And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Hey, Kevin, you thinking about retirement?
I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy with all this.
Yeah. Hey, let's meet our retirement coach, Avo. A is for taking action.
Not anxiety?
No, Kevin, you're gonna be fine.
You sing?
Barely. V is for variety.
And you dance?
Sort of. Come on. O is for optimize your savings.
Let Avo lead the way.
Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
Nice.
Thanks.
Hey, Pirate fans, welcome back. Respect to H, Sky 4, it's game day. The Battle of the Real HU, 3:30, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, Chicago Football Classic. But October 5th, Pink Day, University of North Alabama, our first Big South Conference football game. Please come out. Everybody wear pink. It's also Family Day. It's also City of Hampton Day, and it's Parents Weekend. So come on out, enjoy the festivities of our marching force and all the entertainment. We'll see you next week here on Respect to H, Sky 4.